just to be sure.
Probably never put them together, but
How are you doing, my friends? You are Piqueteria or non-Piqueteria, you have opportunity to see us. You may not have opportunity to be in my seminars or in our convention, in our conferences, but you have an opportunity to see us in person via Jason Bird, courtesy of Jason Bird, the Piqueteria in Dallas. This is a simple application where knife becomes a rubber, called a rubber knife. A rubber knife is a killer's knife, because what we do here in terms of training and application is also as good as real when we use the real knife. But the beauty of our learning program is for you to understand the principle of offense, then you understand what is your defense, which is your counter offense. We cannot defend ourselves unless we know where the knife is coming to and where the knife is coming from. The most important is to know where is the origin of the attack and where it is supposed expected to land. If it's going to be the eyes, or going to be the throat, or going to the ribs, or going to the lungs, or going to the heart, or to the legs, that's the most important, my friends. It's not a question of trying to show off that you do several things about the knife. No. The bottom line is when this thing is released and you are there, you touch that. We call the technique in knife technique is called the principle of touch, the power of touch. And the power of touch, everything is touch. We don't slash, we don't thrust, just touch. How humanistic it is. We are not using the principles of killing. We use the principles of humanistic art. We are very humane. Okay? So when the thrust comes in, that's the way how we try. We control the subject. We control this person without hurting him. So learning the knife is the most important thing, because you don't kill the person. You only give the person a lesson that he should not use the knife, because you are also a master of this little blade. So my friends, let us not confuse. Piqueteria is noted that we teach killing. No. You have to understand what is the word kill. Because to understand the word kill, then you know that killing is not good for you. But the killer does not understand that. So when we teach him the lesson how to stop the killing move, then you are educating the killer. Then you are the best person in the world, because you survive at that distance. So learning the knife technology, my friends, is not only science, but it is a structure based on structural engineering. We structure the whole process. So here, the first attack is a linear attack that is directed to the heart. So a killer will always point his attack to the heart. He can point it to the throat, he can point it to the eyes, he can point it anywhere of the body. But this is a linear straight line, and our counter this and what we call the principles of bisecting line. We bisect that line. When we bisect that line, I could go another bisecting line, and this line is my line, because I can control him and be able to neutralize him, and be able to remove this knife if I want it. If I don't want it, just cut his fingers. That's the key. So it's important that we have to have a proper designation of techniques that is ideal for that particular occasion. So if this thrust comes in, you counter thrust. You control that. Now, it so happens that during the time here, he punches you. Then you have that decision to control that and be able to put this person into a subject of ultimate control. Meaning, since he has a knife, he intends to kill you. Then what you do? Neutralize him. Not killing him, because you have the technology. But in the process of controlling him, you must use him against multiple opponents, because this guy is not only alone killing you. He has several companions of his. So by that time, you see to it that you are shielding against his friends, against the crowd, or against other subjects within you. So by transferring that knife into your left hand, you have it full control. So he is threatened by the blade, and as a matter of fact, there are little droplets of blood that is coming out now, because he's trying to be noticed. So you try just to give him a little lesson, so to stop doing it, or else it will be a continuous revolution. So knife technology is a very exciting technology as far as fighting system is concerned. It is based on the flow. So if the thrust comes in here, he thrusts that, I slash that. He counters that slash. I remove that, and I thrust this, he comes back, then he counters that again. So if I am in his possession, then he grab my hand and then shoot that knife into my throat, then I'm dead. But because I understand that when he grabs that, I release that and I counter that, and I'll be able to put him into a complete resting place. Meaning, I give him time to relax. That is the resting place. See? So he keep on shouting. You see? Oh, it asks for help. Help, help.
Help! Ow!
That's it. That's it. So you understand that? That's how it is. That's what he called the ability to control the subject without hurting him. That's the voice of love. That's his voice of love. The voice of agony. Okay, so you can feel it. Bow down to me, my friend, so that you can understand what you're doing. So you remove that and put him there, the knife in his throat, and then you keep on going. You see? So it's important that we have this kind of training in understanding as far as the blade culture is concerned. Knife is the most important thing to understand. Where the flavor is. Come to Jason Bird.